Today I want to go over just briefly the delivery of health insurance policies. Health insurance policies are on the whole very complicated, and to avoid any sort of problems it's very important that the agent sit down with the person who's applying for the health insurance and go over it with them. So the agent is responsible to ensure that the policy owner understands at least the fundamental aspects of the contract. Due to the complicated nature, you don't want anything having problems on the back end. So when health insurance is going to be provided, the policy is going to be there, it's going to be delivered, it's very important that prior to the initiation of the contract that the agent sit down and at least explain the fundamentals, the basics, the main points of the aspects of the contract. Now, there are three things that are required after this basic responsibility of ensuring the policy owner understands the fundamentals of the contract. The first is policy review. This is very similar, but this is a formal review prior to them signing and it being initiated. Go over the major information in the policy and then provide a written policy summary. So there's going to be a verbal going over of the major things in the contract, and then you're going to hand them or get to them a policy summary. So there's going to be both a verbal and a written way of going over the major information in the policy. Two, you need to get from the person who is initiating the policy a statement of good health. This is basically them saying, I affirm that from the time I first submitted my application for health insurance till now, where we're going to initiate the contract for health insurance, my health has not changed dramatically for the worse. I am still in good health. My health is the same from when I applied to now that we're initiating it, because there is a span of time there, sometimes greater, sometimes lesser, but it's important from the insurance company standpoint that the agent get some sort of signed statement saying that my health is still good, it has not changed for the worse in the intervening period between when the application was first sent in and now that it's about to be initiated. And then third, the agent needs to get delivery receipt confirmation. So here the agent must verify that the insurance policy is in the hands of the owner, that they have received it. As far as the insurance company is concerned, as soon as they mail it off, they're done, they're good. But the agent is required then to come back and verify, did you receive it? Is everything in order? So there's a little bit there between the agent and the company, but basically in a health insurance policy delivery, remember, because of the complicated nature of it, it's important that the agent sit down as the responsible person there and ensure that the policy owner understands at least the fundamentals of the contract. So there's going to be a formal policy review where verbally you go over the major information, and then you also provide a written policy summary. Second, get from the person who is buying the health coverage a statement of good health, that they are affirming that their health has not changed in the time interval between when they applied and when you're now initiating the contract. And then third, the agent must verify that the contract was received and that everything is in order. Like I said, this is just a basic overview of this. If you'd like to study further about this and related matters, underneath this video you'll see a link. If you'll click on it, it'll take you to that website where you can get that information. And while you're there on that website, there should be a link to an ebook that's ready for immediate download.